There's a moment in Matthew 10 where Jesus speaks with a softness that almost feels like a whisper. A moment where his words reach into the places we don't show anyone. He says, "Aren't two sparrows sold for a copper coin? Yet not one of them falls to the ground outside your Father's care. And you are worth far more than many sparrows. So don't be afraid." Just imagine that for a moment. Sparrows. Tiny birds people barely notice. Creatures so common, so ordinary, so inexpensive that two of them cost almost nothing. In the world's eyes, they hold no value. And yet, Jesus says, your Father watches every single one of them. Not one falls without him knowing. Not one slips through his fingers. And not one is forgotten. If God pays that much attention to something so small, something so easily dismissed, something so overlooked, how much more does he watches over you and I? Let that sink. Let that sink in. How much more does he watches over you and I? You, with your worries, with your hopes, your quiet fears, your unspoken prayers, you are still worth more to God than all the sparrows in the world. He sees the things you hide behind the smile. He notices the tears you wipe away before anyone can ask what's wrong. He understands the weight you carry in silence. And he knows the details of your life that no one else even thinks about. And Jesus says, don't be afraid. Not because life is easy. Not because everything makes sense. But because you are not unseen. Because you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not alone. The God who watches over sparrows watches over you with a love that does not miss a single detail. Not one. Not one and not ever. So if you are listening to this and your heart feels heavy, if you've been wondering whether God notices you, whether he cares, whether he's close, hear this. Hear this. You matter to him. You matter to him deeply. You matter to him so personally, tenderly. And the smallest details of your life are held in the hands of your Father. They are held in the hands of a Father who never looks away, who never and will never look away. Blessings.